I'm from Nigeria, Lagos. Lagos, we have one word. Pafuka. Pafuka situation. You understand what I mean by Pafuka? Let's see.
In 1999, Keziah put out his third studio album titled Liquid Sunshine with a single credit to himself. This album was under the same label, the Label Records, and it showcased his unique blend of funk, soul, and blues as with the previous album, also certainly adding his Nigerian touch to it. The album contains tracks like Hello Heavenly, God's Glory, Liquid Sunshine, the title track, New Brighter Day, Runaway, Don't Forget, First, and I'm Known. The album maintains its signature Blufunk style, characterized by that raw, edgy funk that is unique and special to Keziah Jones himself. It was produced by Keziah himself with some other collaboration and also was received with positive reviews for his innovative approach and also for that signature distinctive guitar work by the Nigerian master guitarist.
Oh, hey, run away with me. Whoa, whoa.
Just to let you know, Keziah Jones' father, Chief Oshodalamu Soyanolu, was the 10th Balogun of Egbaland, a prominent traditional position amongst the Egba people of southwestern Nigeria. This is just a filler as we continue the story on this unique and talented Nigerian master guitarist and blue funk exponent. With a period of touring and intermittent recording, Keziah Jones was able to release his fourth album titled Black Orpheus in 2003, precisely on April 22nd, 2003, under the same record label, the Label Records. Some of the highlights of that album includes songs like Afro Surrealism for the Ladies, Pafuka, Familiarize, Weight Question, Neptune, 72 Kilos, All Praises, and Beautiful Emily. Some very beautiful songs on that album. It also includes Orin Olomi in Yoruba. The album was produced by Kevin Armstrong to give a more cohesive sound and contains definitely the signature blue funk style in the album. Black Orpheus looks much like a collaborative project for Keziah Jones because of some of the names behind this recording. You have Ricky Stein as executive producer, management. You also have Eric Sean as executive producer A&R. These are two big names in the recording industries for those who know. So it looks so much like a very tight collaborative work between a certain set of people to set out and put out this Black Orpheus album for Keziah Jones. Still in 2003, Keziah Jones put out two mixed promotional tapes titled Black Functional Parts 1 and Parts 2 as a follow up on the album he just released. These mixtapes were not entirely songs, including songs from other artists like Fela Kuti, like Jill Scott, and several of the black artists around the world, especially those that have conscious music ingrained into their arts.
Please tell me why life is. I'm still scared. Life is.
In what could seem like an attempt to, incorporate more of the Nigerian vibes into his recording, Keziah released his fifth album titled Nigerian Wood in 2008, some of the songs on the tracks reflected the Nigerian and African vibes. For instance, some of the songs from the title track, Nigerian Wood, we had African Android, we had Pimpy, we have Lagos versus New York, we have Yash Control, we have Omo Balogun, we had Nigerian Funk, we had Coltrane Go, stuff like that. We had International Area Boy, Omo Lewon, and several other things that incorporated much of the Nigerian things into the album. And within that period, he also had performances in Lagos in places like Freedom Park. That was just an attempt to bring his music down a little bit more to the Nigerian fans, as well as incorporate some of the Nigerian vibes into his recordings. The album Nigerian Wood got a lot of critical acclaim when it was released, positive reviews around the world, especially in Europe, where it was released, and in France and other parts of the world. It got a gold certification award from the Independent Music Companies Association in 2012 for commercial sales performance, having exceeded 75,000 copies throughout Europe. This is one of the first time we are hearing about his albums making an award or getting a certification for sales, which is a great leap for the great man from Africa. Yeah, on this channel, we don't really like talking about artists' personal lives. We like concentrating on their music, on their performance, on their art. But when there are celebrities involved, we like chipping in. But so let me let you know that Keziah Jones had been married twice. Firstly, to singer Akure Wall, a Nigerian British singer, his colleague in the music business. They were married for 2 years between 1994 to 1996. They got divorced. About 10 years later, Keziah married a popular face on Nigerian television, talking about Hawa Mukan of Arise TV. They also got married for about 2 years and divorced. Between this time, Keziah spent a lot of time in Nigeria, possibly because of Hawa, but then the marriage did not go that far. It was just an information for you to know as we proceed into the life and music of Keziah Jones. Speaking loud and clear. Oh, beautiful, I believe. For a few years, there were no releases or recordings from Keziah Jones, but in 2013 2014, he came up with his sixth studio album titled Captain Rugged, and this was released on January 2014 under Because record label. That is departing from the previous record label. Some of these songs include Afro New Wave, Nollywood vibes that Lagos gives you and gives you the edge when it comes to incorporating the traditional elements and his funk style and the pop style and the soul style to bring that unique sound that is actually identical to Keziah Jones, aka Captain Rugged. Jones on the bass, Kane on the guitar. Yeah, Keziah Jones is still touring and has never stopped touring, playing concerts around the world, even when he's not releasing any album. But unfortunately, we don't seem to say much or discuss or talk much about Keziah Jones in Nigeria, one of the frontline artists we have in Nigeria and indeed in Africa. We don't seem to talk much. It looks like this proverbial thing, not even proverbial, it looks like the biblical thing of a prophet not being recognized in his homeland, despite his call it mild efforts to showcase his work in back at home. But some of his recordings are done in Nigeria. Like right now, he's been recording in Nigeria and released some of songs like Melissa and stuff like they were recorded in Lagos.
Recording the album, we recorded it in Lagos, and I brought my musicians from London, Josh McKenzie and Alexander Miller. They came to Lagos, and we had a studio in a place called Victoria Island. So it was interesting. I mean, it was Lagos. It's a studio, just like any other studio in the world. I mean, but being in Lagos is quite important for me and for them to record and to record it in Lagos like that. It was quite a lot of fun in that way. So yeah, I brought them over from London and we made it work.
He is fully booked till the end of the first quarter of 2025 in terms of concerts, and expectedly his new live album, is coming out on January 24th, 2025. So it is alive and kicking, and that is the title of his upcoming release. As we're still working on this video, editing and putting finishing touches to this video, the Nigerian president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, paid an official visit to France. And on the invitation of President Emmanuel Macron of France, Keziah Jones performed for both presidents at an event to welcome the Nigerian president to France. This seems to be a befitting honor and privilege to Keziah Jones, who at that occasion was able to entertain the presidents of his two countries, so to speak, Nigeria, his home country, and France, the country where he resides mainly. That is a befitting honor for him as a person to celebrate his craft and creativity in front of the presidents of his two countries.
President, my adopted president, it's an absolute pleasure to be playing for you both. Nigeria and France have fully informed my career, and I think I speak for the other performers here when I say that. So, the first song is called The Invisible Ladder. Thank you. The wind is so strong, it'll blow your car.
So that is it. We are happy to have brought Keziah Jones to you on this channel. If you like what we are doing, kindly subscribe to this channel so that we can dig in to the history of music in all ramifications around Nigerian music. Thank you for those that have subscribed so far to all, and thank you for those that are trying to subscribe and are going to subscribe. If you don't like what we are doing, kindly put it down in the comments section that you don't like what we are doing on Music in My Ears. Thank you. I'm out of here. Peace.